Well, I'm now delighted to be joined by the ASEE's Executive Director, Norman Fortenberry. Well, first of all, Norman, welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad
Thank
to be
you for
here.
taking the time.
Always happy to do that.
Great to be here in Indiana.
Absolutely.
Sun's out.
Sun's out. People are out. I've been in Indiana before, spent some time here in a previous career incarnation, so it's great to be back.
Now, so I've got three really simple questions for you,
Okay.
in a nutshell. So how's the ASEE doing? How's engineering doing? And how's the country doing?
Yeah, simple questions, I understand. ASEE is doing wonderfully. We are doing very well. Our finances are improving. Our membership is strong. We are increasingly sought out by policymakers. We continue to be viewed as well as an expert manager of projects and meetings. Notable examples we have going on now, an I-Core L project, I-Core for Learning, project supported by the National Science Foundation. We're doing workshops on veterans education, also for the National Science Foundation. We did a recent workshop activity with the National Academy of Engineering on diversifying the engineering workforce more effectively. And we're doing studies on retention, sponsored by Intel, so we're working with industry, we're working with government, handling the entire panoply of topics related to engineering education and its health.
So what makes ASEE so relevant to its members then?
Well, I just gave you a list of things that we're doing that are keeping us in the policy sphere, pushing the boundaries of knowledge on effective and innovative teaching, which clearly is of importance to our members. We are also a recognized authority in terms of what types of things are important for academic engineering in terms of federal support. So across the range of teaching, research, and service, ASEE is in the center of it.
When people come to this year's conference, what are some of the things that you think that your members really get from being here this year?
Oh goodness, there's an incredible amount of information that happens in all of our sessions across the 50 plus divisions that we have, all kinds of good information. But more important than that, because the information itself is in the proceedings, the opportunity to interact with peers and colleagues is just phenomenal. One of the things that I'm discovering, in fact, I was just reminded of it yesterday, there are so many meetings that happen around this meeting that really aren't part of the formal program, but that people see the ASEE Annual as an opportunity to come together and interact with peers in a way that they cannot do anywhere else. And that's true for our domestic members as well as our international members.
So let's move on to my second question, which is how's the profession doing?
I think the profession is doing very well. There is increasing interest, obviously, at the policy level in engineering education and in engineering, increasing recognition that across a broad array of national and international concerns, engineers and engineering are central. National Academy of Engineering came out several years ago with the grand challenges of engineering, and across health, human welfare, comfort, learning, national security, there are engineering challenges in each of those areas. As the former president of NAE, who recently is deceased, Charles Vest, noted, engineering increasingly is at the nexus of not only traditional engineering disciplines, but the science disciplines as well. And also the humanities and social sciences are important to the solution of increasingly complex engineering problems. And engineering is important to what we traditionally used to think of as social science and humanities problems as well.
So if, for example, if if there was a young girl was watching us today, who was a sophomore in high school, why would she be interested in a career in engineering?
Well, the response you used to hear from people about why they didn't go into engineering is because they wanted to help people. And there is increasing recognition that engineering is the path to helping people. So engineers, whether they are working on sanitation systems, clean water systems, environmental systems, healthcare systems, transportation systems, are important to the health, life, and welfare of millions of people. And if you're truly concerned about the future of the planet and human welfare, engineering is an excellent profession to be in.
Final question, as I said, in terms of how's the government doing? Because the government has been working very hard, hasn't it, for a number of years to increase the number of people in engineering.
Well, I can't speak to the state of the government. What I can speak to is the role and importance of engineering to the national health and vitality, both in terms of any number of national security areas where, because of the increasing role of technology, the importance of engineers to those developments, but also many people are surprised to learn there's the United States Institute of Peace is a relatively new agency, and engineering and technology are central in our roles in monitoring and maintaining peace as well as waging war, the other aspects of national security. The industrial base. Politicians of all stripes have spoken about the importance of a strong manufacturing base into a country's economic development. Clearly, engineering is central there. So, across multiple parts of the economic spectrum and multiple parts of the national security spectrum, engineering is central and vital to the health and vitality of those pieces.
Well, Norman, thank you ever so much for taking the time to talk to us. I know you've got
Happy to do so.
a busy schedule.
Thank you.